If you were an extraterrestrial from a perfect world where everything is in balance, and now you come to our world with all of its issues, so what would be the one problem that you'd fix?
I think it is belief systems because I believe that a lot of us go around the world believing things about ourselves that's untrue, believing having these self-limiting beliefs that hold us back from living fully, from being notable contributions to society, from just being our great selves, from living out our lives fully, from being a gift to this world, being the gift that God created us to be. When I was a hospice nurse. One of my first patients was about 90 something years old man. And I decided I'm going to start interviewing these patients because they lived so long and they were at the end of their life. And I asked them all one question. I started with him. I said, hey, what's one thing that you learned in all your years of living? What's the one thing you learned that you want to pass on in this world? You want to pass it on through me. What's one thing that you would give me? And he started rocking in his rocking chair. He said, let me think about it. So I started doing my documentation, and he just, I forgot I asked him the question. Just out of nowhere, he said, I wish I would have lived in the fullness of my truth. And I was like, what are you talking about? I forgot I asked the question. He was like, well, he said, well, I wish that I would have believed in myself. I wish I would have said yes when I meant yes, no when I meant no. I wish I would have spoke up for myself. I wish I would have spoke up for others. He just started running down all these wishes and hopes and dreams. And he was a man, he lived alone, he didn't have any family, and he wanted to pass that down to me. And that's when I began to understand the power of our beliefs, because what kept him that way, not living in the fullness of his truth, was subconscious beliefs.